Hi, my name's Bradley Tunnacliffe and I am one of the owners of Max Ford alongside my wife, Shauna Tunnacliffe, and I get the joys of teaching Jacob. Lucky me. How did he handle his first fight? Well, that was a very long time ago, about four years ago now. Bricking himself before the fight, absolutely bricking himself. But once he got in there, unreal, absolutely unreal. With ease, a very dominant performance from Jacob. Listens perfect. And if he's unsure of anything, Jacob will happily ask any questions and he'll make sure he is 100% spot on before he even goes on to the next thing. Extremely driven, you definitely got that right. I know I can do anything with Jacob, absolutely anything, and he will not question what I have to say or what I'm doing. Is a unit, so I can absolutely push him to his limits. And even though he may get upset, it may be tiring, he will not back down at all. Whereas some other people, we may have to slowly go through things because they don't quite understand as much as Jacob. So I know we can go 1,000,000% with Jacob. A lot. You cannot just rely on time inside the gym. We've said this time and time again, you need to do things outside of the gym. And I think 6 times a week, Jacob's out, he's running, he does other sports. So we up a hell of a lot. Jacob has his own responsibilities. Biggest weapon, it takes after me 1,000,000% a Muay Thai fighter. The clinch on that kid is insane, it's ridiculous. He even has me gagging half at time when he's throwing them knees in. The clinch, 100%. Losing weight, making friends, respect. Not only in the gym, but outside of the gym. Respect from me is the most important thing ever. So I'd say respect, definitely. What do I think makes him dangerous, despite his young age? His build. At such a young age and being that way, you'd expect to maybe be a little small, a bit bigger, but is so tall for his weight, is built like a brick. Honestly, if I was in a ring with Jacob, I would absolutely brick myself against him. What's something, Jacob? What the hell? Why am I getting emotional now? Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? That I've still got it. I'm alright. I'm a good coach. Because he listens perfect to me. The likes of Jacob and some others, they made me want to fight again. So they brought the fire back in me. And I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm good. Absolutely amazing, this kid. If I said to Jacob, you had a bad lesson, we didn't do so good, he doesn't whinge, he doesn't moan. The first thing he'll say is, how am I going to be better? How do I make myself better? Or if he's had an amazing lesson, he'll thank me. If I tell him to do this slightly different, that slightly different, he'll do it straight away without questioning. He's one of the kids that listens the best. and he will not answer me back. Oh, electric. When everyone sees Jacob come to sparring, we know we're in for a good time. You know, he brings the vibe, and then in his fight, let's just say round 1 and 2, we may have to get a little slap from it. But round 3, 4 and 5, the crowd, the energy, oh, I think he is the person that has the biggest support, not just from the people in the gym, but outside of the gym. And it's amazing. So after his fight, you see me lift him up onto my shoulders, and I'll do that until the day I cannot lift him up anymore, which may be very soon. Extra work. Extra work. You cannot, like we said before, you cannot rely on the classes to be a good fighter. His record says it all. I think he's had 1 loss out of 5 or 6 fights. You've got to do extra, and that is exactly what Jacob does, extra. Oh, this is a tough one. Because I don't really think the nerves don't really seem to come for him anymore. At the start, 100%, he was bricking himself, and we worked on that, but Jacob knows all the hard work's done in the gym. So if he trains hard and we know he's ready for a fight, he's fine, he's got this. The pressure, all we have to do is slap him. And then bosh, we're on it. And European champion. Not a European champion just for the sake of it, because he's worked hard. Oh, Jacob's mindset. One of the best mindsets I've ever seen. One of the best mindsets I've ever seen. Because he listens, he doesn't backchat. If I told Jacob now to go and run 20 laps, he'd go and do it. Yeah? He has 100% faith in me and Shauna. Yeah? Everyone believes in us, but we know Jacob 100% has faith, and whatever we told him to do, he'd just go and do it for us. He has the mindset of it, not a fighter, a champion. So on paper, it's just your record really. You know, 3 wins, whatever losses, whatever it is, whatever draws. So they don't see the dedication. You know, Jacob will fight for you next week, and then he'll fight for you the week after if you find a show for him. Yeah. On paper, you can't see how he's built. He's a unit, yeah? For his age, there's not many people built like Jacob. And I'm telling you, he's an amazing ticket seller. He always sells loads of tickets for any promotion that he's on. Even when we go into Europeans, he's always brought supporters to the Europeans. So he'd definitely sell a lot of tickets for you, which is, you know, that's how you make your revenue on your events. And he's a sick fighter, gets the crowd going. So definitely get him on your show.